Hello, this is Clawflop321. Today's tutorial is 021 or 21. And today I'm going to introduce you how to make your own function. So if you've kind of been wondering, well, what if I want to do several things over and over again, but I don't want to copy and paste several times and put in new variables every single time? Well, you could just make a function. So how do you spell function? F-U-N-C-T-I-O-N. And then you put the name. So I'm just going to call it Happy Turtles. And then where you put and then this is where you put in the variables that you desire. So I'm going to say turtles, and I'm going to make this code block, and that's pretty much it. Except that when you're doing a function, you should do a return, and this is where you return something. So if I wanted to say that I wanted to do this, let's see here, and I'm going, okay, so this function right here, all it does is it gives back exactly what I put in. So what if it's a number? I could say turtle equals and then int and turtles again. So it's how many turtles? I'm going to say turtles plus equals 1. Now this function, what it does is it gives back the number I put in plus 1. Pretty simple, right? If I do echo and I do happy turtles, and then I put in 20, and I save, and I go back to Chrome right here, I'm going to get 21. If I do turtles equals turtles times 2 and save, then I'm going to get 40. If I do 21 here and save, I should get 42. As you can see, I am. So within this function, many things can happen, but here's another important thing. What if you want to say that I want to have a global variable that's that it can be accessed anywhere inside my PHP file, whether it be in a function or not? Because if I try saying Google equals 1, and I try echoing if I try echoing $Google, let's see here, and I'm going to do Happy Turtles 30, and then I'm going to do just a second echo and save. I'm just going to get 60. Well, I tried echoing something, but I even said it here before I activated the function. Well, the thing is, you have to do global, and then you have to do the function you want. So I named it Google, and I'm going to do that. Remember, it needs a semicolon. It's not within a parentheses wrap. So if I do this now, I'm going to get 160, even though it's really just 1 and 60. So I'm going to do this right here, and I'm going to add a space after it, and save, refresh, and now you can see it's 1 and 60. Now, if you notice, I can echo within a function. So if I did echo, instead of Google, if I did a random number, and do 0 to 200 and save it, then I can get this random number along with this function that I'm doing here. It's really simple. Really, it's just a wraparound that you can execute many times. So if I do this right here 4 times, I'm going to get 8 sets of numbers, because I'm getting 2 sets of numbers each time. So let's see here. That's right, I'm not putting a space after it. So I'm going to do dot and space and save and refresh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you can see that the 60 stays the same because I'm putting in the same thing. Well, if I did 31, 32, 33 and save it, then it's going to be 62, 64, 66. But those ones are not going to change. But since I'm doing a random number each single time within the function, I'm getting a random number before it, and then I'm echoing out what I'm getting in return. As you can see, I did not just copy this, this section right here like 4 times. I just put in a function and then execute this function 4 times. Now, in object-oriented programming, it's full of functions and classes and all that stuff, and you're going to need to know how to make functions in the future. Functions help you to do complex tasks without having to repeatedly put in the PHP code over and over again just to do something, just because it isn't built into PHP already. That's all for today. If you have any questions or comments, come to my site. And also, please subscribe if you do like my tutorials. You can always find the sources and information about what I use on my site at collablob321.com. That's it for today. Signing off, Collablob321.